Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of stuff to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, future trailers. We also have more updates on recently revealed Pokemon, plenty of stuff to cover today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have this to go over, which was posted by Amy at Japan on the 9th of October, saying the next Scarlet and Violet news has been confirmed. Of course, this was wrong because the next Scarlet and Violet news was, of course, the reveal of Iona and her partner Pokemon and everything like that. However, though, this is basically talking about the next big trailer. So if you weren't aware, basically, in the last 3 big trailers for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there's been a watch party, which goes live like an hour before the trailer does. It's got Japanese celebrities on it. They talk about Pokemon. They don't reveal anything new in it, but it's just kind of like I say, a mini watch party before the brand new information. And what they've posted here is that there is going to be another watch party. So this basically confirms that we're at least guaranteed one more big trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, which of course will probably be at the start of November, a couple of weeks before the games come out. As I say, the kind of pattern that we've had recently is big trailer at the start of the month and then small Pokemon reveal at the end of the month. Like in August, we got a big trailer and Grafaiai. September, we got a big trailer and like Wiglet. In October, we got the big trailer at the start. We also got the Iona's reveal and everything like that. So that seems to be what the pattern is. So we're probably going to get another big trailer at the start of November. And then, like I say, the games will come out mid-November. We've got Pokestutami here saying, just to clarify, this doesn't say when the next news will be, just that there will be 4 watch party streams. There have been 2 so far. I think she made a mistake there. There's been 3 so far. I think she actually corrected herself in the comments. But either way, what she's saying here is that there is guaranteed to be another watch party, which means there will be another big trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Which makes sense because there's still a lot of stuff they still have to reveal to us. And, you know... It's kind of weird because they're keeping their cards close to their chest, but I think the last big trailer will... I mean, it's got to be a big one. It's got to be one that makes everyone that's on the edge about buying these games want to go out and buy it, and I think it's going to be a huge trailer. But this translation of it is just the 4th live Pokemon. Please look forward to the watch party. So again, guarantees that we're going to get another big trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Anyway, next up we also have this by Pokestutami, which I think is quite interesting. So these statues... were seen in the set. I'm not sure if it was the set of the last watch party or the set of something, but either way, she says these statues are also the set. One looks kind of like Mawile, but I'm not sure any ideas. So I don't think these are new Pokemon. Like, this is obviously Mawile, which I don't think has been confirmed for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet yet. And again, I don't know if this confirms it or not, but I guess it gives it a little bit more reason to believe that it will be in the games. But there's Mawile there. I think this is Lucario. But this one in the middle, I have no idea what that is. Again, it's probably because of the lighting and stuff like that. But I honestly could not tell you. Maybe Grimmsnarl or something. I honestly couldn't tell you. But I think this is Lucario. I think this is Mawile. Because these are both steel types, it probably makes me feel like this is going to be a steel type as well. But people aren't really sure what it is in like the comments and stuff. But again, it could potentially be a new Pokemon. It's very unlikely. But yeah, it also means that Mawile is probably going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Obviously, Lucario already is. We've already seen that in the previous trailers. But it's just nice to know that Mawile is most likely going to be in the game as well. And then whatever this is. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. What do you think it is going to be in the comment section down below? Next up, we got Ateri. Basically explaining the new Pokemon that were revealed in the latest big trailer of the mini-map. And they tweeted out a thread saying, "Hello, I'm back again giving more insight about the unknown Pokemon we see in the trailer. Let's talk about the Parakeet, which we see in the image first. It seems to be based on the monk parakeet, an invasive species in Spain that was pretty popular in the past." So this is what this, Parakeet Pokemon is based on. You can see the color is similar and has the same features. It is also known for its huge nests that are dangerous for walking civilians. It also might have a bit of the common parakeet, really loved in Spain, and the rose-ringed parakeet, also invasive. So maybe there are parakeets like in the trees or something like that, because I feel like these dark kind of bushy things are trees. So maybe parakeets can parakeets or whatever this Pokemon is called, can drop that like nest from the tree and it will maybe knock your character out or something like that. Either way, they then go on to say all of them are popular in Spain. About the black cat, or here it has, I can see that perico, a word that is used for periquito, too in Spanish, which is parakeet, was also a way to call a wig or a headdress that it was used only for the hair as decoration in the 18th century of Spain. So that's a bit of information about the backstory of where this Pokemon probably comes from. Next up, we're moving on to the mice. So now let's talk about the mouse Pokemon. I think we are before a Pokemon, a couple inspired by two animals. Again, it's not the first time we've had multiple Pokemon in like as one Pokemon. Like Kangaskhan, for example, you've got the mother and then you've got the baby. Like that's two kind of creatures as one Pokemon, and I think this is a similar situation to that. So I don't think this is like two separate Pokemon. I think this is the same Pokemon as like one Pokemon, if that makes sense. It's like another Kangaskhan thing. Either way, inspired by two animals, an Algerian mouse, because of the ears, which in fact can be the one behind Pawmi with the garden dormouse, and the winter white hamster. The first one can only be found in the peninsula and the north of Africa. The second one was a popular pet years ago, in Spain at least. I think that most of the inspiration comes from the winter white hamster, since it is white and greyish, probably normal ice type. And finally, the mushroom I talked months ago about the importance of mushrooms in the peninsula, specifically, well, especially in the center north of Spain. One of the most popular ones is the red pine mushroom, the Niscalo, whose harvest is quite an event in the country. But also, we can't forget other mushrooms that can be in the inspiration. I thought about the rosy earth star because of its interesting shape, a good evolution, and about the March mushroom because of the color. And then we better don't forget about the Amanita and the Satan's Bolette, being both toxic and Amanita extremely mortal. Only if this Pokemon follows the poison type, that doesn't seem to. All of these shrooms are found in the peninsula. And as well as that, it could be talking about this being sort of like rock salt as well. So moreover, it would make sense with the still life and food themes. We need more info, but it looks interesting. Of course, it looks like a mushroom and like a salt rock. The concept salt mushroom exists. There are salt formations that look like mushrooms in the Dead Sea and other salt lakes. It was front of my face. And surprised, the Iberian Peninsula is full of salt lakes. It was there. A Halit mushroom-like creature makes so much sense. Paldea is about still lifes and food. Salt mushrooms exist. It all comes together. So yeah, this could be like salt rock, salt mushroom, something like that. I mean, it definitely gives off that kind of appearance. Then we also have the parakeet Pokemon and the mice, and this is probably the backstory and kind of like the inspiration for these new Pokemon. So again, a massive shout out to HDvee. We also have been talking about the new town location as well. Like well, not a new town location, but Iona's kind of town, which is seen on the very right of the map. And it's kind of another thread about that. So, okay, let's go with the full cultural analysis of Levincia, which is, of course, the new city revealed recently for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The city names after reading the names of the cities in every language. As always, I live the Korean and Chinese names for those who are knowledgeable in them. So thread incoming. So Levincia City. The name comes from Valencia, the Spanish city. Levante meaning east, and leavening from cooking, like for bread, or levadura, yeast in Spanish. So leavening agents produce electricity too, which makes sense for it being an electric gym. So it's really smart that Pokemon kind of do all of this backstory for like these gym leaders and towns and stuff like that. So this phrase here, Haku City, comes from this phrase, fermentation in Japanese. So like Hsin points out, it can be a pun with illumination, which again works because it's electricity, lighting something up, illuminating something. My explanation is that fermenting is one of the main ways to create light for bioluminescent animals. And we've got the Ciudad Ludel. In Spanish comes from the liudante, literally leavening agent in Spanish, meaning to ferment in English, meaning water level, and also levante meaning east. Makes sense in a city located around water, so that makes sense. And then Lia, well, this phrase in French comes from levadura, yeast in English, and Valencia again. Again, it's a lot of kind of like translation and stuff, and I can't pronounce things. But yeah, for Mansa in German, in English, and Salamanca, an old city in Spain, which is the other side of the country. It might make sense since it seems to feature some classical buildings, as I said in the thread months ago that I will share below. Again, a city name ties with the concept of food, and we've been seeing in the cities names, which ties with the still life theory. We've also had like the Team Star kind of bosses also being linked with like fruit and stuff. So there's a lot of food themes in this game for sure. At the same time, remember that I said in August that the city seemed to be heavily inspired by Valencia and a city of the arts and sciences with some important buildings from Madrid. So yeah, again, could be more kind of references to that as well. But either way, another really cool thread, a little bit more information about Iona's city and a little bit more about it for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Also makes sense that it's like right next to a lighthouse as well. Obviously another producing light and stuff. So yeah, makes a lot of sense. But either way, that's everything for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on everything that we covered. What do you think about when the next trailer is going to be? Like I said, I think it's going to be probably the first week of November, to be fair. I mean, the first week of November, it starts on a Tuesday, so we could have a trailer on the 1st, the 3rd, or the 2nd, potentially the 4th as well. And if that, I don't know, because the week after that it could be like the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th. And obviously the game's out the week after that. So I don't know. I feel like it'll have to be the first week of November. But either way, let me know when you think we're going to see the trailer. What do you think this Pokemon is in the middle? I have no idea what it is, but this is definitely a Mawile, which again means that it could be returning to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And again, which is your favorite new Pokemon revealed out of these 3? Let me know. Either way, though, that's everything from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try it at 500. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. But as I say, that's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.